Welcome back, everyone. Today's video is is a rematch against SGA, and yeah, they didn't ban OR, so it's another actual fun war. Always the best ones. So first up here we have a Cersei on 7, and she's a global attacker, so she's kind of annoying. And because I'm boosted so high here, or is just simply too good. He triggers her glancing on a basic attack. So I think even if it doesn't crit, she's still gonna trigger the glancing. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm going to have to get to a special 2 Fate Sealer, and then I'm gonna actually be able to start doing damage. There we go. And now the entire fight's over. So there's nothing she can do now. She'll never gain glancing, and she dies. And I don't know. I guess I must have not had sound for this one either. These first couple fights, I don't know what was going on. But next up we have another Tuma, who is really easy. I don't even think I put Wags here. Yep, I needed Wags for later bosses or later fights that I was more worried about than a Tuma. I think I even get smacked here though, which is quite unfortunate. But the whole goal is to just bait heavy and punish his SP. Yep, there we go. You're a little bit smacked, but no worries. I don't know what happened there, but I just held my heavy and waited for him to dash in and timed it with the special 1, and then no problems. So no more potions. This next fight was one of the ones I was really worried about. It was 26 long shot, because long shot in general can be a menace, especially a very high sig long shot, which I don't know if this is, but it is a rank 3, so it's a bit of a weaker long shot. So the whole plan was here is any 26 fight, and was to just parry light attack for the entire fight, and hopefully he dies before anything bad could happen. No Odin here, but really don't need it. Just checking to make sure my invul is on. And Wags. And then you will soon see that I was worried about this fight for no reason. Not even a chance. He just manhandles this poor guy. It's tragic. He has no chance. Before he even gets to a special 1, he's just dead. Or he did get to a special 1, but the point still stands. He was murdered. Someone needs to get on his case, because it was an absolute slaughter. Well, anyway, after bullying long shots, I then move on to Valkyrie here, who... Well, anyway, in this fight, it's just bait, don't parry her, I think. I think she's some cleanse mechanic. You know I have a rank 4 Valkyrie. I still don't know how her cleanse mechanic fully works, which I should probably read into. But I was just going to be baiting specials and punishing them, which Valkyrie seems kind of a waste on defense. Definitely a lot more versatile on offense, because she just really doesn't do anything. And she dies. This next fight is against a rank 5 Quicksilver, which I've taken Quicksilver a couple here times before, and he's pretty easy. Just if you long as you don't fight Quicksilver, he's not really gonna do anything here. The old kinetic transference node definitely benefited him a lot more here. They kind of nerfed past 7 with a lot of placements. It used to be a lot harder. Now just gets run over by OR. because he's just too good. I mean, he ran over the old path too, but he runs over this one even more. So the whole fight is just, I guess, fighting Quicksilver, just baiting special ones, don't get hit. But the rank 5 health pool definitely came into play here because it didn't last 30 seconds. I was really worried because normally it lasts the whole 30 seconds and I'm out of the fight. Anyway, it ended up being fun. Now this was probably the fight I was probably the most worried about the entire war. It would make planning easier if we just threw OR at this. So I said, why not? Never hurts to risk the deathless season so far. So we thought as long as he dies within 30 seconds, it will be good. Just in case I throw an invul here, I have wags as well. I'm just going to be slow playing it and hoping to not die. And I think I forgot to turn off Dex, which is just wonderful, but it luckily did not come back to bite me. A very nice part about the tactic, though, is it shuts off the rich get richer fury that he would be gaining here on the node. There it is right there. But by the time he even gets to a special 2, he's almost dead. And I decided to block the special 2 because even if I dexed it, I would have a dex buff, and then I would just have to wait out anyhow. So I decided, well, I didn't want to wait any longer in that fight, so I might as well send it. Here, I kind of told my teammate that he could take this with Tigra, but then I was boosted. I thought, I might as well snipe it, even though it was originally my fight. But I guess it still counts as, I don't know. Well, either way, Tiger's definitely probably better here. You'll see why. Because with this spare, it's going to help out his regen. And the regen is insane on this node. His regen at lower health is already really high. It's 30% every time he activates a form. Or based on missing health. So if he's at like 10% health, he's going to regen a crap ton. It's just, yeah, it's a lot. Plus with the recovery, the extra health on this, he was regening like a madman. And here you're kind of seeing it. I guess not anymore because it took him out of the form. Let's see if I remember correctly. I think he gets down to like 30%, and then he just throws a special, and his regen goes absolutely bonkers. Yeah, here it is. 8,000 a tick. That's insane. So now I've figured I'm going to time out if I don't play this correctly. So then I'm going to start taking a lot of block damage because I'm not going to let him throw a special. Which I end up doing, and I'm just going to re-parry the entire fight. Parry, back off, and then force hold block. Because I do not want to time out to absorbing, man. That sounds horrible. Here I let him throw a special again. I don't know what I was thinking, but I take him out of the form. And then I'm going to end it with a reparry and a special 2. And that should end the hooligan. I was very happy I didn't time out there, or I would have never heard the end of it. A little bit later, we take that on the minis, and then I'm left with a Korg boss. Which I don't know why they put a Korg boss on an Omega. Just seems kind of silly. I mean, I'm just gonna run over it. Going to manhandle the rock guy. So it's the same as the other Korg bosses I've taken in the season. It's just a lot of hits, I guess. I'm not too fussed about heavying here. I'm just going to basic attack him until I get to a special 2. To get the Fate Seal up, because that takes away basically almost any risk this fight has, other than him being stingy, not wanting to throw a special. There, he decides to dex, but then he runs back into my special. Not the brightest of choices, I'm not judging. I think my game lag there, which was very scary, frightening. Here he's being nice during a special, so I will throw my heavy attack. I'll reparry a bunch just to stop the block damage. And throw special 2, number 2. And he will take down even further. Got a nice little SB1 dex there. Doing great. Decides to throw a heavy, because why not? He's gaining his flourish buffs. Going to heavy. Then he's gonna hit me again. He did 2 mediums. An idiot. So I get to combo after him. And now, I think this is going to be the last special 2 of the fight. Yeah, I think it's the last special 2. I think I end it with a special 1. Or no, I don't. He dies before I can even end it with a special 1. So that was my war. It was a pretty close win at first, and then they dropped a few towards the end, but I think we won on time either way. So GG's to SGA. I have a couple friends there, and hopefully we do well next war. Bye.